Hello Space Engineers, Wellington6012 here, and welcome back to Escaping the Desert. How is everybody doing? Hope you're good. So, just out for a bit of a fly, because I've done some stuff off camera, and yeah, so I'll have a bit of a review to start with, and then we'll get on to it, because I have made a discovery. Dum dum dum. A discovery that I predicted. Right, let's get into this camera and that camera, and I think I'm still in creative mode for the spectator cam. Okay, so that GPS over there is where we are going to, and I'll just delete said GPS as well. Delete, because we don't need it anymore. Okay, so this is actually, just by coincidence, the same trick that I sort of flew last episode. I just flew over the top of the iron and stuff. We can actually turn that down a bit. So, there we go. Okay, so, yes, this is where we were parked last episode. So I'm just quickly going to follow the trail that I took with the Behemoth, which is just over there. Yeah, so this is where we were last time, and last time that's the hill that we shuffled our way up, and yeah, came around here. Now the Behemoth performed very well on this terrain. It wasn't an issue at all. There was one place where I got a bit stuck. And it was just like a little mound like that. Let's try not to actually point with this. Where the back wheel was off the ground. And I actually used the piston that I installed to get the wheel touching the ground. We got grip and we moved on. So, that leveling system is an absolute win. And the first thing we're going to have to do today is level out the Behemoth where it is. Because I came across here, and yet that was, I think, silicon just behind me, just glanced. Yeah, I came around here, so we got dunes over to that way, wherever that way is. I think that's east, but I can't be sure. That's iron, so there was some iron out there. It was only a little splutch, so that's cool. And yeah, we came around here. There's the Behemoth over there. I mean, that's still quite some distance away. It's a very formidable build. And now we're in range of the antenna, and what it's found? Silver. Now, I made that prediction because I bought all that silver, and I distinctly remember saying, you know what, I've bought all the silver, now I'll probably find a deposit. So, that was about 3 or 4 episodes ago, I think. Yes, so we have silver. It's quite deep. It's 190 meters deep, I think. So yeah, it's not shallow. So I've already put in the projection. I had to extend it. There's a very loud noise coming from over here somewhere. Yeah, I had to extend the projection so it stuck up out of the ground. And I also fixed the projection for the drill. Let's just park up, and you can see there is a little bit of work that I've done on the thing. Okay, stand by. Ooh, that was just not really where I needed to be. Yeah, because I have actually run into some issues. Which, camera, there it is. Just try and get this thing kind of level with this, I think. That's kind of about level with the station. The Behemoth, I should say. Right, safe and sound. So yeah, I spent a fair bit of time off camera last night doing bits and pieces. And yeah, you can see. So I'll show you this, then I'll show you the front, and we'll level this thing, and then we'll come back to this. So full disclosure, I did reload a couple of times because, yeah, I mean, I drove and I got here and I found the silver. I had to make this blueprint bigger. I had to make the blueprint bigger for this drill, and then I did the normal thing. You can see, I don't know if you recall, but these are actually new stairs. I did the usual thing that I did previous times, which is a block on there, a block there, a connector there, which I don't actually need. No, I don't think I put the connector on. And then put conveyor blocks down here, sort of where they are at the moment, but you see this is actually lifted up. And it was all good, all fine. Put a block there, put a block there, put a block there, and then it started to get a little bit wobbly. And then I put the drill on, and it got very wobbly, like full clang wobble. And I mean, this pretty much, this rig here turned itself inside out. It sort of ended up on a 45-degree angle, facing the wrong way. It was not good. Yeah, and because I wasn't locked to the ground, the whole Behemoth jumped up in the air about 10 meters and came back down again. It's like, oh, okay, what's gone wrong there? And yeah, so I did some experimentation. If it was locked to the ground, it wasn't a problem, and if these were locked, it also wasn't a problem, although they did still cause a lot of vibration. So this sort of setup here, because I'm not locked to the ground at the moment, this setup here, you do get vibration in this, but it's not translating really through to the whole thing. But yeah, certainly if that was lowered down into there. So this is kind of stored in a transport type mode. That's what that kind of is. And when it goes down, hopefully it'll act as a sort of to press down on it as it slides in the hole. So yes, quite a bit of vibration there. And there was another time when, again, I tried it, and it very, very violently threw around like crazy, and there might have been a little bit of an explosion, which created a hole about where I'm standing, and the hole kind of went from here, around here, it came up here, this piston was gone, all these blocks, that cargo container, these blocks here, so everything that's basically in front of me here, gone. Not blown up, not deformed, gone. It's just, I don't know where it went. I never actually looked on the ground. It was probably just a big pile of scrap on the ground, but yeah, like, it was incredible. Just gone. and everything in here, gone. So whether it went into orbit, I'm not too sure, but anyway, I did consider replicating that on camera, but never mind. So let's just be absolutely clear. Lord Clang lives here. He visits occasionally, but no, I don't think visiting's right. He is here. He lives inside all this, and it's just such a fine line between him deciding to come out to say hello and staying there. Right, so let's level this off. So we'll get back to that in a sec. I'll just go down the front. So actually we'll go up here. Yeah, there's a very loud banging coming. See, I think that might actually be this. I'll just do a quick lock, unlock. Yeah. That was just that's what happens with... No, there's still a banging from somewhere. It's probably those other ones. Shall I unlock them real quick? Might just calm things down a bit. Yeah, that's a bit quieter. Still noisy, but that's fine. That'll probably be there as well. Okay, so a couple of things just need to talk about. First of all, thanks to everybody for your comments in regards to making my mind up for me as to whether we went for the slats on the outside of the window or whether we just went for glass. And support both sides, but I think glass was where it was at. For this build, I'm not bothered either way. I think both would be fine. So I'm absolutely rapt that somebody else made the decision for me. Just a couple of other comments. I'll just make a general statement in reply to them, which they were just querying about, suggestions putting in canteen and where were the toilets, that sort of thing. The plan is up here will be canteen, because over here is more like lounge, and potentially I might actually try and put a bar or something in here. Fruit juice dispenser, I should say, not alcoholic beverages, of course. No, it'll be a bar. But in here is going to be the canteen / cafeteria, that sort of thing. And down here is the barracks, of course, and there will be toilets and showers and stuff, so they are definitely not forgotten. This is definitely a work in progress. It's not finished. There's a lot more work to do on that. So, but yeah, part of the problem is actually this wind turbine is I don't know where that was coming to, and I'm glad it didn't actually build any further out here because it's right there. Yeah, so I'm not going to replicate that quite, because that's actually quite narrow. I mean, it's still wide, but it's quite narrow. I don't think I'm going to replicate that. I think potentially I might even remove those windows and actually have this section sort of come all the way out. Rather like this is an L shape, I think this might actually just be a square. And then potentially it steps up. So I've just got a lot more thought to do with that, but I need to get rid of this turbine first and do some other stuff. Yeah, so the other thing, just actually today before I started, which I was looking at the spectator cam for something. I think it was just all to do with the old putting the hologram projection in, for lining this up. I'll just go into the spectator cam again, actually, though. We'll do this, and we'll just click on that one there, it'll be fine. So something that's kind of actually sort of disturbing me a bit. It's something I've seen which I can't unsee, and something I don't want to do, but I am going to have to do. And it's because I did some work off camera under here, just putting in these beams just to try and put a bit of detail in under here. Still need some work. But the thing is, I've come to the conclusion, and I think I've just seen something else actually now, that this here, this axle mount with the pistons needs to go forward one block. No, it's 2 blocks. It's 2 blocks. Because that's where it's easy to see on the other side. Because they're in the wrong place. Now that I've built this other infrastructure around it and these beams here, which these beams are in the right place. And there's one in the middle, of course, and when you look at this, that beam should really go down into here where this timer is. And it's not the beam that's in the wrong place. It's the axle. So I'm thinking that these axles are going to have to move 2 blocks forward. And that's going to be a real headache to do. But as I say, now I've seen it, I can't unsee it. It's just messy. And yeah, this is an asymmetrical build, but I can't handle that. I just think it's going to look so much better and make so much more sense if this axle assembly is 2 blocks forward, and at the back it's out by 1. So you can see there. Annoying. So yeah, that'll be That'll be a thing. We'll get Future Wellington to do that. And in fact, we may actually get Future Wellington to do it. I might just record it as I do it, or even do it as a stream on Future Wellington's channel. Yeah, okay, well, that's just, that's one of those things I just, yeah. Okay, let's level this thing off, because we're sort of parked up on a little bit of a bank here. I could go further back, but then I'd think I'd be even higher up off the deck. So let's try this. So those are the front pistons, those are the rear pistons. So first of all, we will unlock the magnetic plates. And unlock those ones. Okay, and then so we should go up on the right. Okay, that's... Is that working? No, we're not working. Okay, let's go down on the right. Is that how we... Oh, okay, let's just stop that there. We'll go up on the left. Because... Oh, no, we're leaning. We're leaning... Is that horizon... See, we're getting level now. Is that horizon back to front? Or am I back to front? Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop, 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 stop. So that's pretty much level. We'll just turn that one on. Oh, and... Oh no, yeah, and we're on... Hang on, where are we? No, we're not on 0 degrees quite yet, but... Okay, let's just turn that one on again. Okay, that's going the wrong way. We need to turn that one on. Oh, it's getting worse. What's happening? Okay, so that's clearly needs to come down a little bit on that side. Ready to turn off, and that's about level there. That is level. Okay, right. So now we'll extend it with the right hand one as well. So now they're both going to go up. They're not both going up. Maybe I need to do... Don't understand. Hang on, that one hasn't gone up. That's gone down. Here I was hoping to do this fly-by-wire. Okay, let's get this level. Okay, so that's level. Okay, so they're both extending. I think they're both extending. So that should be retract and that should be extend, yeah. That should be extend, that should be retract, yeah. Okay, so that's fine. So now they should both be going up. And they're both going up. Cool. Okay, so that's almost 0 degrees. I think we're about halfway between 5 and 5. So we'll stop it there. Okay, let's have a look outside. I mean, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's loud, but I'm feeling that that's pretty level. Oh, that's just such a good system. It really is. There is a big noise coming from somewhere. Anyway. Right, moving on. So, right, let's lay this out. Okay, we're all locked in and docked and things. Okay, so now I need to do this, which, yeah, let's just grab some stuff, I guess, and steel. Actually, oh, that's the other thing I did. I connected the refinery up, so just temporarily, I think. So, I mean, it doesn't really affect things here, but it's the whole walkway's not very good down this way. It's yeah, can't go there, and can't go there. So that'll need some work. But I think that it might be wise to boost up stuff. So, I mean, now we've got that. So I'm going to bump that up to 2,000, and the small tubes I'm going to bump up to 1,500, and the interior plates I'm going to bump up to, we'll bump that up to 2,000 as well. And construction components, they can get bumped up to 2,000. And motors is the other thing. Okay, we'll bump them up to 500. I mean, it looks like we've got heaps of those already, but that'll just keep on top of all of that, so that's good. Okay, right, we were doing the stuff there. Yep. Okay. Now I extended the blueprint for this, so it's now 400. Okay, I think that's as good as I'm going to get with that stuff. Now I can actually go in there and grab stuff. Actually, I could just turn on that. Hey, that's good. Okay, yeah. Even though this is just a jumbled mess, I can actually walk over most of it, which is quite useful. Yeah. So we need that, and we need that. Nothing else is in there, so that's cool. Okay, so for this, what I want to do is... Why are they yellow? Oh, because it was yellow. Not that it matters, but no, it matters. Okay, so right, let's actually lower this down into place. It's just ugh. Okay, so that will fit in there. Okay. Yes, that gets that, so that's good. Right, so bits that we need. Okay, I could just about slap a walk. Oh, let's just not even think about that right now. Okay, so let's grab a hinge. Hinge part, although we don't need that one, but that's cool. Right, and then I'm going to grab an antenna, a small one. I'm going to grab a remote, a small one. A battery, a small grid one. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, do I grab a reactor? I might grab a reactor. Again, a small one. And I'll just grab some uranium. Armory lockers. Okay, we'll have to deal with those. And beds. Okay, we'll have to deal with those. I think I was meant to do that off camera. Okay. See, we'll do that now. Beds. Locker. And why am I on caps lock? Locker. Very good. Okay, problem solved. What was it doing? Hinge. So let's do it. And we'll lock it. Lock, 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 lock. There it is. We'll put that right up. Okay. And you know what? It wants to be a small head. Very good. Okay, so we'll do the battery. Oh, now I think I might have said this before when I tried to put some stairways in here, but I've done it again. Got the little half poles from the tarps mod, which means that it is now a requirement for when this gets published. These are all just decorative, but this is load bearing, so yeah, you're gonna need to subscribe to that if you're gonna get the blueprint of this when it eventually comes out. Right, so we'll put you up in there, and we'll put you down there, and we'll put you there, and that'll actually give us access, which will be good. Okay, we'll just put those in. We'll turn you off. This will just enable this to be controlled, okay, from remotely. Now, actually, so let's just go into. Why can't I get that? Okay, just stand by. I'm gonna have a coffee, and I've got a sneeze coming. Right, I didn't get to the mute button in time on that, so Future Wellington, can you edit that out? You'll see where it is on the audio track. Okay, so that's fine. Actually, we could just go in here, I guess, and change it this way. So this will be drill and battery. Drill. Drills. So, actually, we'll just turn them on. And okay, so that's still got 2 days worth of power, so that's good. Oh, hang on, we'll turn the projector on. So that's going to be drill template. So it's 400 blocks now. Okay, and let's just name that. So that's cool. Hinge, drill, drill, drill. And they can come off of there and there. Okay, so that's awesome. We probably don't need you on the toolbar. Okay, not that it's attached to anything, but anyway. Right, so that's turn those off again. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll just lock you, and we will lock you. Okay, so yeah, lots of jiggling. We can probably unlock you. Okay, Right. That's good. Right. What was I gonna do? Projector. It's going the wrong way. Maybe we can go into it like this. Pitch. That'll do. No. Roll. Yes. Ah. Okay. And actually we'll just try just to get... No, let's not. Okay. Forward offset. No, down one, and that should be fine. Stick with that. Happy with that. Look at that. Gosh. Okay. So that's good. That's real good. I guess we can actually start drilling. This will be interesting. Okay, so right. So we want the port to push, to be locked and pushed, and we want the starboard to unlock and retract. So which one is that? Timer. Okay, so set of actions. So starboard lock. We want starboard to unlock. Set of actions. Oh, what's that? Port side unlock. Oh, there it is again. What is that? Port side lock. Okay, that's the one that's just happened. Starboard unlock. Okay, so we want to do number 4, and then that retracts those. Okay, so that's fine. What are those other things? So that's gonna be... Okay, let's not worry about that. Right. Okay, let's actually name this. Oh, Storm. Okay, drill. Rig. Did that change the name in the whole thing? No, it didn't, because I need to change it in the large grid. Yep. Uh-oh. Can't do that. Oh. Blast. Yeah. It's a little bit clangy. It doesn't take a lot if you land on that to have a little bit of a hiccup. Okay. I'll get my gear back in a second. I will just get this. Let's try that again. Oh, I've done it again. I've done exactly the same thing again. Okay, let's not do that. Let's wait till it gets down onto the ground. Oh no, now falling down here. Oh gosh. Okay, just bear with me, people. Alright. It's just, I feel, going to be one of those episodes where I'm probably not going to get a lot accomplished. But, you know, this is what is happening in this build at the moment. Yeah, so let's just keep with it. Right. Okay, let's just jump in, turn it on, make it happen. So control and turn the drills on. Fantastic. Okay, now I will get some parts for some lights as well, which I already appear to have. I'll just grab some more just to be on the safe side. Okay. Right. So yeah, number 4, wasn't it? Let's just double check that. Pretty sure it was number 4 because we wanted to unlock. Yep. Okay. So number 4. So we'll start that. That'll give us just a second delay to have a look. And there it goes. Okay, just I wonder what that thing is. Okay, that's good. What was that blank on there? I know what it is. Don't worry, it's nothing. Remember there was a another landing gear that was up and across and down like that, which I think blew up. I haven't seen it in a few days. It wasn't there when I did all this. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think it blew up. Yeah, so that's fine. Phew. Okay, that's good. Right, so that's working. Woo. Okay, let's go down and put a light on and name it. Yeah, and then I'll just probably do some sort of recording type thing, sped up, and yeah, it'll take a while to get down, I think. So I think it took about 20 minutes, 30 minutes last time when we were over at the silver mine. But I'm confident that I will have enough. We got 400 blocks, so that's going to be... I went with 400 because I doubled it, and I knew that wasn't going to be enough because that would have been... Oh, that probably would have been enough. Oh, well, anyway. Right, we have contacts, which is good. If anybody's wondering, I'm not collecting the stone. This is just drilling to get down to the... Actually, shall we give that a go? If I went into here, control, because I got control of it. We'll just quickly name it first. Oh, it's already named. If we go out of here and we go into here, so we'll need to create a group, which will be drills. Okay, save. And we'll put the group in here, and we'll do on off. Actually, we'll do on, and we'll do off, and we'll put them in as a block tool. Okay, so now we can do that. We'll just wait for it to stop moving. Am I right clicking? Now if I go into there, let go of the right click and get out, is that it's not turned on. Ugh, nuts. Okay, that did not work. Okay, on. Okay, right click, go into the menu, let go of the right click, escape out. Are we right click mining? No, I don't think we are. That's annoying. Damn. Okay. Oh well, we won't worry about that. So yeah, it's 314 meters from here. And this seems to be okay. Alright, yeah, I'll just keep recording this and we'll just go from there. So I'll just try and get some decent views. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, I'm also going to get rid of you, because we don't need you. Yeah, so I'll just do various views around the place and we'll just, fingers crossed it works. Okie dokie. That worked. Oh, relief. Absolute relief. Now, I should have actually said this earlier. The silver, I don't need to put the drill down to get the silver. I could have just gone down with the scarab and got a couple of inventory loads, and I would have had more than enough. Today was actually about testing, really just trying to get this drill rig working. So, yeah, and I think there could be improvements made, but at the end of the day, it worked. It hasn't slipped. It's got a bit above, but really it got about that much of a gap sort of after about 150 meters, and it hasn't really got any worse than that. So, I did push that down by sort of 5 centimeters or something just to put a little bit more pressure on it. But it works. It works. Oh, relief. And this is actually where I'm going to call it today, because I have looked at, so that was half an hour it took to get down. It was actually about 32 or 33 minutes for that to push down, so I don't quite know how I'm going to edit that, but I'll do something. But yeah, so it's getting towards my bedtime, and I've got, I think, more than enough for an episode today. So yeah, we will leave it there. I've already got my sign outs. Yeah, so that's awesome. It's real. Oh, just, yeah, again, after all the effort and trials and tribulations that I had in earlier versions, to actually have one that finally works is awesome. So we'll actually just have a quick look down in the hole. I didn't need to go into the entity list because I'm still in there from putting out the sign. So there we go. That's we had to get a little bit deeper to get underneath it because we're so far away from it. So that's probably added, I wouldn't have added too many, maybe 10 blocks. But yeah, it works, and it's, I think that's in a pretty good spot there. And yeah, I will just actually turn these off. Control and off. Yeah, it's a shame I couldn't do the destroy mode, but never mind. That's all fine. I won't do it now. So we'll just get out of that. But having the remote on there and antenna makes life real easy. So if we... How do we get out of there? Okay, I'm stuck in there. Anyway, that's fine. I might have to go back and mark the camera. Yeah, so that's that. So yeah, it was a lot of talk and not much do today, but it's just the way it is with this build sometimes, that it's a lot of work for me, and that doesn't necessarily translate to a lot of what I'd say is good quality footage for doing the videos. But yeah, that's just, as I say, the way it is sometimes. Let's just line up and try and get out of this. There we go, that's it. Yes, so thank you everybody for watching today. I hope you did enjoy this episode. Again, just watching me do stuff, so nothing super creative or exciting or awesome. But hey, actually, no, that's not true. We got the drill to work. And yeah, so next step will be, I'm sort of thinking mining the silver. I mean, that's an obvious one. But actually, I'm thinking about whether next time I make the hangar lift housing type docking lower underneath station, I need to think of a better name than that, for the scarab, so it actually gets docked underneath. Yeah, anyway, we'll worry about that next time. Yes, so hopefully you can join me again next time, and until next time, as always, stay safe out there everybody, and have a good one.